Good morning, Wednesday morning, April 10th, 2024, 9 o'clock and 16 seconds. Oh, where's my headset? This is not going to go well. If I played that, and I caught that in time, now let's see if I have audio. Yes. I had trouble with my microphone this morning. It was not cooperating. OBS was set to default microphone. Windows said microphone was my Blue Yeti. I wound up having to specifically tell OBS to use the Blue Yeti. That was weird. Got SpeakerBot up and alive. When those repeating messages come in, then I'll turn off the repeat. So let's go see what I've got lined up for today. There's the SpeakerBot messages. Turn off. See, I guess I could, if I just turn off the repeat, yeah, I'll turn off the enabled as well. Okay, so I have chat messages from yesterday. Lawn Dog suggested I look at this video later. And this is, it's got this clickbaity title saying that Microsoft has blocked stuff. And I did watch that. Let's see, I think, I'm not sure if I completed that one all the way through or not, but it's about the Windows 11 22H2, and there are some programs that are blocked, and some people taking the opportunity to create videos and kind of be upset about it. That version is still under development. You don't know we don't know the backstory. Did I not? Oh, yeah, 24H2. I don't know why that says, I typed that wrong. Yeah, 24H2. It's still under development. We don't know the backstory. It is quite possible that in the Canary version, they may have identified some problems, even some security vulnerabilities, because with some changes that Windows made and these other programs, maybe there's some things that they're working out with the creators of those softwares. I don't think it's anything to be all upset about at this point, because we don't have the inside information of what's going on there. And people are saying things like Windows has gone to new lows with blocking things. Well, that's not published yet. You don't know what's going on. Then let's come on to my next message. Let's see, what's this one? Oh yeah, Martin Hogg sent this one about Microsoft officially confirms Windows 11 LTSC 24H2. Well, there's something weird about that one too. Let's see, yeah, this here, the light version. So I did watch that one all the way through, and towards the beginning that I was thinking, no, there's no way that Brian thinks that LTSC, the L is for light. And no, indeed, he doesn't. He mentions during the video the long-term, well, he uses some verbiage that makes me realize he didn't think that the L was standing for light. But there were some things that he didn't tell about this. He's shown about the Windows 11 Enterprise LTSC and how lightweight and thin it is, and that's where he's calling it light, because there's a lot of the Windows 11 stuff is not in there. Even some of the rounded corners aren't there. There's square corners. But what he didn't talk about there, and it's not published yet, is how much that's going to cost. So let's go look at Windows 10 Enterprise version at $294. Let's go look at this tab. Here's Windows 11 Home at $119, 11 Pro at $134, Enterprise $324. The license for Enterprise should be higher, and the license for LTSC, long-term servicing contract, should be even higher. And long-term servicing branch, Rand puts into chat, I noticed that somewhere along the line, apparently there is LTSC in some instances and B in others, and maybe it's changed. And Rand Israel saying it's not for consumers, but that video from Brian kind of made it sound like he was recommending it for consumers. So that struck me a little odd, but I'm sure he'll get a lot of views off that video. Then let's go on to this one. Well, this one struck me weird. I'm going to rearrange my windows here a little bit. I received an email, Wells Fargo fraud detection. And this is one of those things that you might think is a fake or a fraud itself. But no, I actually did write these 2 checks. So it's saying that's unusual activity. Did I actually do this? Well, the reason why I'm showing this to you is because there's this link for me to click on to say that transactions are authorized. But when I clicked on that, it did something really weird. Now I'm going to take it off screen when I click on it and try to show this to you. Yeah, okay. So here's what happened. Internal server error. Server got itself in trouble. Okay, that was hilarious and funny. And then I got a text message also. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here. Yeah, text message. I'm just going to read it to you. Free message. Please reply why if you recognize, and it gives me those 2 transactions amounts. From Wells Fargo card, it gives me the last 4 digits of the card. So I put in a why. Yes, I recognize it. And it responded saying, we do not have an active case for this number at this time. If you have questions, please call customer service at the number previously provided. So these systems that Wells Fargo has in place to try to catch fraud is broken. It doesn't work. Yeah, that's real comforting. Then I received an email this morning, 21 minutes ago. Bet More sent me a $5 PayPal. Thank you so much, Bet. And is Bet in chat? Because I need to connect Bet with you to try to get us connected for that remote control that we had difficulty with on Saturday, and we'll do it privately between you and I and get it done. So send me, if you're not in chat and you watch this later, send me an email, or I'll send you an email and we'll get that put together. Greg M says Wells Fargo should look internally in their own company for fraud. Yeah, you bet. Wintermute saying it gets pirated. Yeah, that enterprise version. I have bought some computers refurbished or used refurbished in the past, and they came with enterprise versions. Now, I'm not sure if it was enterprise versions of Windows or enterprise versions of Microsoft Office, but enterprise was definitely there somewhere. Ran Israel says this one has one appealing feature, no MS Store. Why would the MS Store be a bother anyone if they're not using it? Why would they care? Ran Israel says it was Windows that some used computers were giving a enterprise version of Windows. And that is kind of my recollection. Now, where do that's all of those emails. I got through all of my tabs. Let's go say hello to people in chat. Let's see, is Ken Stout here? I don't see Ken Stout. And then, let's see, I'm going to catch John's response down here. A good friend of mine has a mortgage with Wells Fargo. Somehow it got all screwed up. She is not happy. LTSC, so that's long-term servicing contract, is designed to be unchanged for 5 years or more. Yeah, the thing that's really, what I see really useful there, in fact, where did I see that? Oh, here's another thing on this. The long-term servicing contract, I'm guessing, I don't really know this, some of you would know this. I think it's probably only available for the enterprise version. You know, it's not a consumer thing, I know that. But to even get the enterprise license legitimately, it requires a minimum of 5 licenses to qualify for new agreements. So you got to buy 5 of these if you want to get on one computer and then pay the extra for the long-term servicing contract. And there was somewhere else that I did a search. I lost that tab now. That says that it's really intended for computers that need to stay up and running forever and never have to restart for feature updates or any updates. So yeah, I'm sorry that video just gave the impression that consumers could use it. Oh, Ken says Ken is here. And Zavi says he's here. Ken, do you have time for a telephone call later today? Maybe half an hour after my show is over. Let's see. Do I have anybody to redirect to? See if Ken's got anything. Nope. Oh, they're not hearing SpeakerBot. Okay. Yep, I forgot to turn it on. SpeakerBot's working now. You should be able to hear it now. And the vanishing should have been working because that would work even if you weren't hearing. Then let's see, daily Carrie. See if Carrie has a show. Nope.
Sure, call is good to go.
Call is good to go from Ken. Great. I figure I'm probably going to like to call you about half an hour after my show's over. Yes, and certainly hopes and prayers to Ken and his family with his mother's condition. John Williams, hello. IMU. I don't know. I Googled that and found many different definitions for IMU, so I don't know what you're saying there. If it's specific regarding the song, I'd have to go back and figure out what that song was. Hello, Jeff, Martin Hogg, Tim, Cruz, hello, Alice, Tim. Why haven't you gone live to play Fortnite? I really miss Grandpa Doug. Yeah, I'm taking the rest of the season off from Fortnite, at least the rest of the season, maybe longer. I've been feeling the need for some time to shake up and change my day because I haven't been as productive as I need to. I think it's Lawn Dog that once in a while comes up with being a responsible adult. Yeah, I'm afraid the 2 shows has gotten kind of long in the tooth for me, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting back to that at all. My days have been far more productive this week, so that's really kind of, yeah, might not be back. I'm not sure. Alice, really great songs by Phil Collins, Carl J. Hello, Rand Israel, Selden Ball, Daniel Emberley, a CMD just released an Adrenaline GPU driver update. I have not been installing these updates. Release notes always seem to indicate releases primarily applied to gamers. Well, that kind of makes sense. I'm not eager in any environment to, usually not in any environment, to be the first to apply updates. I kind of go along kicking and screaming. Well, I guess the vanishing did happen at one point. I didn't notice it. Naturally, about getting pirated. Apparently, I'm guessing it's easy to pirate it once you have access to it. Greg M. Wells Fargo should look internally to their own servers. Yeah, saw that or commented on already, I think. Commented on that already. Yeah, 5 years or more. So that, like, let's go look at end of life Windows 10, and let's say Enterprise. No, the Enterprise without the LTSC, I think still gets feature updates. Let's see if we can show the differing dates. I want to see one of those charts that give the different products together in the same chart. So I was looking to compare the Windows 10 Enterprise versus Pro and Home, and hopefully the long-term servicing contract. If somebody knows a quick, easy way to get to that, give me a link for it. Skimmed right over my chat bot that did not work. Well, it did work. I heard it. You didn't hear it. So it did work. It truly, literally did work. You just didn't hear it. Because, yeah, that's a thing. Don't let them hear it. Oh, check his schedule.
Emu animal on Liberty commercial.
Emu is an animal. Emu is an animal on Liberty commercial. Is that what he was talking about up here? Was it oh, now I can't even find it. Oh, IMU, not EMU. John, so that's John saying EMU is an animal on liberty commercial. Is that what you were referring to when you said IMU? Or are you trying to say that you are me? Because that's what you said there. You said I am you. I don't know. Ken Stout, you're going to have to explain things to me. Where are we at here?
Yes.
John says yes. That, oh, he did mean EMU, not IMU. So that's why my Google search for IMU did not turn it up. Well, emu is an actual animal, isn't it? It's not just on the Liberty commercial. That's an emu. It doesn't matter Liberty commercial or not. So what did the emu have to do with Phil Collins? Good morning, Phil Collins and Doug with emu. I don't know. Way over my head. Ken, explain his joke to me. Yep, there's my patented phrase, and I have others about being a responsible adult. Tim loved that intro. The trailer, I received new update on my laptop the other day in driver settings. Windows 10 LTSC 2019 is supported till 2029. Yeah, 10 years without ever having to reboot the computer for an update. Groot. Okay, Ken. Well, let's see. I actually can say, oh, well, thank you, Ken, for that compliment. The 2021 LTSC is supported till 2026. The 2021 LTSC is supported to 2026. MS Store is in enterprise with WinGet. I recognize WinGet, but I don't use it enough to really recognize what it is. The WinGet tool to install and manage applications. So is that, are you saying that you can have the MS Store in enterprise if you use WinGet to essentially install it and it's not there by default? Alice says she watched Jim's video on how to upgrade to Windows 11. It's very useful. Very good. That was for upgrading a Windows 10 computer that is not Windows 11 qualified, how to upgrade it to Windows 11 in-place upgrade. It's very well done. Gary, the big thing with Enterprise LTSC is security, management, and long-term support. Yes. Now, security. How is it more secure than non-LTSC? Because it gets all the security updates. Does it get more security or tighter security, or is it somehow easier to, manage better for security than regular Windows? Long-term support, that I knew about. Management. So management, yeah, well, okay, perhaps because you don't have to fuss with when to do updates or to check on whether a upcoming feature update is going to have adverse effects. The commercial has an emu with a guy also called Doug. Oh, all right. All right. Well, let's go. Let's see. Emu, Liberty Mutual, Doug. I think I have seen that before. Introducing Limu, emu. So the emu has a name, Limu, and the dynamic duo of the insurance world starring the new Liberty Mutual campaign. Yes, I have seen that. Maybe I'll incorporate that into a trailer, huh? Will I get a copyright strike for advertising Liberty Mutual, or a copyright notification? Maybe not a strike. Tim says, my girlfriend got a new MacBook from Cons Harlingen. Microsoft Store available. Yeah. Less features, reduced surface of attack. Okay, so less features, reduced surface of attack. That makes sense why you would say it's more secure. We'll get store apps in LTSC, we use it. So they use it to get the store apps that they want. Easier to manage security and lockdown changes that the users can make, okay, to prevent users from making changes. So with group policies, you can use that group policies on even Windows Pro to prevent users from making changes. I'm reading into this that you're saying that the LTSC version gives you even more capability there. That'll be cool. I love that new idea about the new intro with Liberty Mutual. All right. What else is there? Oh, channel comments. Wasp12345 says, thank you regarding the solved how to upgrade Windows 10 Home to Windows 10 Pro. So here we're at the end of the show. Usually I like to do this at the beginning of the show, so perhaps if they come and see my acknowledging their comment that they'll go back and watch the whole show. But I want to let you know, Wasp, what we do here is I live stream 6 days a week, and with the primary intention of being available to help people with questions, issues that they're having with their computers, news announcements, and not so much about rumors and news of what's going on in the industry. Really like to help people with actual issues that they got going on. So if you ever have that, come to one of the live shows here and ask your question, or send me an email at this address, not an emu, but an email. And if you go back and watch earlier in the video, you'll understand that reference. You can send an email asking the question. I'll reply to it and give you a link in your comment or email to direct you to where we responded. Myself and the chat room. A lot of smart people around here. And let's see. Well, the other reason why this channel exists, and I haven't mentioned this recently, is because when I was contemplating starting this channel, I was, of course, doing the work with my clients, and things would come up, and I wonder what would happen if I tried this or that and the other thing. And I really can't afford to go down that road just for my own curiosity. So, hey, let's do a YouTube channel, and that will justify me going down these rabbit holes. So, Jim KJ3N, there's your explanation why I am so likely to go down those. Because that's part of the reason why I started this channel, is so that I could justify to myself going down those curiosity roads. Yeah, right. Yeah, true story. That was definitely one of my motivations for doing this. From Matthew Barnes. Hey, Doug, thanks for the Windows Defender demonstration. I have a couple of clarifications I should have made before. On the site I linked to, Iveco Sway is the mod for the game I play. So when we saw that Iveco Sway website or link, whatever it was, that was something he actually wanted and intended to use. In the screenshot I sent, the other tabs I had open, they had nothing to do with the mod site. So I looked at those other tabs contemplating, did he have those notifications coming up on those? And he says, you're correct. When I go to that mod site and click on the download button, Malwarebytes will most of the time block any pop-ups. So we haven't actually demonstrated yet what Windows Defender will do at that point, I don't think. I got these Windows notifications coming up when I went there because on the tabs that asked if they could send me notifications, I clicked allow on those. So I think all I had to do is click deny and I wouldn't have got those. Matthew Barnes will give a thumbs up and a heart. For Wasp, I won't do that, just to his comment later with a link to this point in the video. And hopefully it goes back and watches the whole video to see kind of what we do here, although it's kind of very different every day, right? And on Saturdays, we do the 2-hour show, which includes Zoom session and connecting remotely to people's computers in many cases, or some cases. Now, where to go? Back to chat. Back to chat. Just when I ended the show yesterday, I think it was V Manor gave me a chat bot to read chat, and I did go back and read through all of chat and put into that email the ones that I wanted to respond to, but I did see all the comments in chat. Yes, and less things to manage. Windows Defender anti-malware updated yesterday. Windows Defender anti-malware updates just about every day, doesn't it? Let's go Windows key update settings. And I guess maybe he's saying that the Enterprise LTSC updated yesterday, but let's go look here and see what security updates I got. These are quality updates, so I'm going to collapse that section and look at definition updates. Windows Defender anti-malware platform. There's an update on the 9th, update on the, let's see, this is antivirus, anti-malware. Okay, so the malware does not update as often. Prior was March 28th. I had not made that distinction. So the antivirus updates daily, and I think some cases more than once a day. Let's see, didn't I see two? Yeah, these two antivirus twice in one day. Did that have a different version number? Yes. Anti-malware update. Oh, the engine. Bitdefend. What? Microsoft. No, it doesn't say Bitdefender. Why did I read that? Anti-malware platform. Current channel update. So that doesn't actually say it's the engine. Anti-malware. Whoops, that's not antivirus, anti-malware platform. And here it says Microsoft Defender antivirus. So maybe, Gary, did you get an engine update and the rest of us civilians did not? Alice, I haven't put Windows 11 on my PC yet. I will post my experience in chat once I do this via Jim's video. Awesome. So via Jim's video. So I think, are you saying that you'll put comment on his video about your experience? That would be a great place to put it. Hello, Bobby Warren. Lawn Dog, I got a Windows update for my Windows 7 machine. Yeah, I had yesterday was Update Tuesday. So Big Beast got an update and Baby Beast update. I restarted those computers, restarted a couple client computers. I postponed updates for one of my client servers that I do that on the weekend. Haha, it's the Windows Defender software. It'll probably slow the machine down just like they did with XP Overtime. And he's saying that update number is the engine. So maybe they're just, yeah, that is the engine. If I were to learn more, maybe it'll tell me that it was the engine. Platforms. This is just generic about product updates. That's not about that particular update, is it? I'd have to go look for that particular update. I just do a Google search for that number. Should take me straight to it. Update catalog, and we can read about it. And these are all the same product number. Oh, all those are older dates. This is the current channel with broad distribution. So it kept the same KB number through all of those apparently. Package details overview. Components, definition, updates, antivirus, more information. I think this would be it. No, that still just gets me generic. Okay, that doesn't matter. I don't need to get to confirm that detail. We'll post on his channel. Microsoft malicious software removal tool update. Definition updates every few hours. I have seen that. I didn't see definition. Many of those showed once in a day. By the way, Doug, that's a piece of history about XP slowly over time. Updates to the security software was one method I believe they used to make XP so slow and unstable. Reduce your satisfactory of using XP. Anyways, a topic for discussion some other day. I'm old. I am still in data processing. From Gary Duran. Windows 7 slowing down. All right. I think that's probably enough for now. And we'll put this to bed. Figure about half an hour, I'll give you a call. Ken, Stout, Groot, one of you. I think you're listed in my phone as Groot. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Good.